Hello my friends, and welcome back to the adventures of Eärendil, now just outside the walls of Old Run, here on the island of Hammerfell, in the province of Morrowind. Under the falling snow, or more likely falling ash from the volcano of Red Mountain, Eärendil contemplates this final phase of his mission to remove an evil usurper from the Imperial throne. He fears that Jagar Tharn may yet have some tricks up his sleeve, and as such, he is once again seeking an artifact of power, something to give him additional advantage in whatever conflicts lie ahead. So, let's see what rumors we can find. Who are you?
Good day, High Elf. My name is Anan Helban, the village historian. I have been hired to write the story of Lord Nissik's family. I'll ask around, but I haven't heard anything lately.
Well, this person probably won't have anything useful for us. Oh, yes they will.
Yeah, this was a little odd. My grandmother told me stories when I was young about a magical key called the Skeleton's Key, with which one could open anything. I never believed her, but just today, southeast of here, this man offered to sell me information to the location of the Skeleton's Key. He was over in the Laughing Gin.
Well, thank you, and good day to you. However, the Skeleton's Key is not the type of artifact that interests Eärendil. He is hoping in particular for the Ring of Phynaster. Excuse me.
They call me Caspar Rallone, the Weaver. I hope to be hired to make a new tapestry for the palace. Well, if you're able to spend some gold in order to make a lot of gold, I have a deal for you. There's a chap a bit to the south in the King's Dragon who knows how to get to King Orgrim's coffer. If you've never heard about the coffer, it's the magical item that keeps on giving. Head toward the King's Dragon right away, because I don't know how long this guy will be there.
Well, once again, that's an item that does not interest Eärendil quite so much. You will all pardon my attempt at an Elder Scrolls 3 style Dunmer voice. Hopefully my throat will pardon me as well. I can sense that if I keep using that voice a bit too long, I won't have any voice left over.
Greetings, High Elf. I am Vanixith Ran, a typical hunter, and I just killed a 10-point buck, you bet.
So this hunter may not have anything useful for us. Very well. On we go. Excuse me.
I'm Caspar Rallone, remember? The Weaver?
Oh, so you're someone we already spoke with. Well, have you heard anything else? It's interesting to see a rumor about a cure for lycanthropy there.
Some guy at the Rusty Golem was telling anyone who listened that he knows how to get this book, the Ogma Infinium. That supposedly will make you twice the high elf you are now. If you're interested, he's probably still there, just northeast of here. Personally, I think he was just drunk.
Well, we've already read from the Ogma Infinium. Though we could read it again, that is not something that interests us too much. Pardon me, madam. I am called Nephoba Razaman. Wow, Razaman. Yeah, that is quite the surname you have there. The village thief. You know, I quite frankly steal things. The good news is, well, can't say I've ever heard of him. But some guy named Phynaster apparently lost his ring, and another guy northwest of here in the Devil's Mug knows how to get it back. Must be something special about that ring, High Elf, because he's asking for a lot of money for his information. Enough gold to buy a modest-sized palace, actually. But if you're interested, there you are. Thank you very much, madam, and take care. So the Devil's Mug, The Ring of Phynaster is precisely what Eärendil was hoping for. So let's go check that out. All these Dummer are likely of House Redoran, honorable types, who can generally be trusted. Excuse me. Where is the Devil's Mug? Northwest. And you are? We haven't met, have we? I'm Vermith Ralathil, the squire. I carry my master's armor and weapons when he's not using them. Thank you. Excuse me. They call me Sheriff Anacharon, the field hand. I work my heart out during the harvest and starve in the winter. Well, that sounds sad. Where is the Devil's Mug? West. Excellent. Thank you. Could this be it? On an overcast autumn day like today, the Lucky Wolf is very popular, and you can see why. It certainly lifts the spirits. I meant to right-click instead of left-click, but anyway, no, this is not the one we seek. Excuse me, sir. They call me Nasath Cylon, the interpreter. I am working on a translation of Dark Elvish poetry. It's very near. Let me show you how close you are. So he's marked it on our map, and sure enough, it's just a bit north in a very strangely shaped building. Probably this one right here. Okay. There's the Queen's Dragon. So let's see. We'll go around this way just for fun. Check out some of the water here. Nice place, Old Run, or Aldrun, as it's more properly known. Devil's Mug. On an overcast autumn day like today, the Devil's Mug is very popular, and you can see why. It certainly lifts the spirits, okay. Well, chances are, whoever it is that has rumors available for a price will confront us as soon as we start trying to chat with the innkeeper here. The innkeeper looks at you doubtfully and then signals to a young man seated at the far end of the bar. He meanders over and shakes your hand. Good to meet you, Eärendil. I go by the name of Vanakmar Avalanar, and I'm just the man you want to speak to if you want to find the last, or the lost, Ring of Phynaster. It's not lost at all, you see. There's a map that, well, why spoil the surprise? For a mere 860 gold. I'll finish my last sentence. Is it a deal? I mean, that almost looks like it could be a 360, but I assume it's 860. Could we go for 500? Please don't insult me with such pitiful offers. Tell me what you'll really pay for the information, High Elf. 650. Sorry, I've already turned down someone who offered that. What's your reaction to 755 gold pieces? 675. Very good. For now we can do business. You know that Phynaster was killed by the Wharf Rats for his ring? It's true. He was buried somewhere in the forest of Elborn, and the ring has ever since been stored in one of their hundreds of underground headquarters.
Even should the ring be taken by thieves, a charm has been cast on it, so it will eventually return to one of the rats' sanctuaries. The faction of the rats decided that the best place to hide the map, to the ring's most recent resting place, was in a place called the Fortress of Hezolath in the Summerset Isle. I will inscribe the location onto your map of the continent. If you can find the map, it will lead you to the Ring of Phynaster.
Excellent. Well, that is wonderful. Good day to you, innkeeper. Actually, we'll purchase one drink before we go. Why not spread the gold around? Let's see. No wine on offer, We'll have a Pilsner. Take care. And with that, we shall be on our way back to our home province of Summerset Isle. Now, oh, there it is, Fortress of Hezolath. So these other places, the Temple of the Mad God and Dungeon of Tragerby, we have already traversed. So heading here, 94 days travel. Wow. Excellent. We are already shielded. And fairly well rested. And I should say that although last time Rhea Silmaine told us about a special enchantment she had cast on us so that we'd be able to get past the guards of the Imperial Palace, Eärendil can sense that there is no time limit on that spell. That's why he feels he can justify searching for some additional items. And though I did claim last time that the next episode would be the final one, well, this will actually be the penultimate episode. Since I do want to have at least one more artifact of power in my inventory as I go to face Jagar Tharn. Well, I guess in my case I shouldn't say one more artifact in my inventory, but just any artifact in my inventory, because the first artifact I got, the Ogma Infinium, that of course does not actually go into your inventory. You simply read it when you find it, and then distribute 50 additional attribute points. And that's that. Drawing our mithril dagger. Which is a dagger of luck. We also have our silver buckler of willpower. Bracelet of intelligence, belt of agility, torque of strength, amulet of luck. But we have no ring. That's one of the reasons why I thought the Ring of Phynaster would be a fine addition to our collection. It could also be fun to have the Necromancer's Amulet, as well as the Staff of Magnus. And there are other rings of power as well, of course. But this is the one that interested Eärendil the most. And I'll admit another reason is because I did look up... Oh, hello, medusae. Anyway, yes, I must admit that I did look up where the map locations are for these different artifacts, and the Ring of Phynaster, having its map dungeon located in Summerset Isle, that appealed to me more than revisiting any of the other provinces at this time, so here we are. Interesting space here. Bloodstains on the floor. We shall endeavor to make this relatively fast. No point in doing lots of needless exploration. Speaking of which, Eärendil can sense that the stairs down are right here. But yeah, considering that these dungeons should, to the best of my knowledge, should not have any special flavor text or whatnot. Oops, I'm trying. I was casting Destroy Wall on the troll. The troll's probably lucky. That spell has no effect on flesh. Quite lucky indeed. Though he still perished anyway. But yeah, although this is kind of a fun dungeon so far, it probably won't have anything terribly unique, and certainly not any special flavor text, so we can just hurry right along. Don't think I need any of those. For old time's sake, a little bit of dagger work. Let's go ahead and try to rest up, even though this is not exactly a safe place. Dang it, we didn't last long at all. Begone, foul medusae. So hopefully we will find a spot where we can rest more safely soon. Otherwise we'll have to start using some potions of restored power. Okay. Cast a fresh arcane shield spell. But now we have a troll next to us. Where did you come from? How'd you come through the wall like that? Oh, this silly game. This silly yet wonderful game. It can be a bit buggy, but nonetheless, it somehow manages to have a kind of immersive, realistic charm all its own. I like the pillars and the effect of having some light sources here and there. It's wonderful. All right. So probably the next stairs will be somewhere around here. interesting design. Oh. Spell sword. And of course you have a friend nearby. Ah, yes, of course, we should have some spell absorption active. That should help against some enemies. Also, help us avoid having to recharge by resting so often. So go ahead. I'm too close for you to be casting spells, What if I'm over here? Go ahead. Nice pose. Are you somehow frozen mid-attack? What is going on? Go ahead and cast some spells, you silly wizard. An evil mage. Do you also seek the Ring of Phynaster? Or do you seek to guard it from interlopers? Are you part of that strange faction, the Rats, or whatever they were called? I wonder if that rat faction has ever been used in Elder Scrolls Online, for example. And I don't think they're actual rats, of course, by the way. I assume they are just named that way. Just for fun. Let's drop some mundane items. You see a beaker of cloudy gray fluid, the smell of bat guano seeping out the cork. Very nice. How very odd. These walls probably can't even be penetrated with destroy wall spells. Very interesting. Come on. Ah. Already here. Go ahead. Who else is here? Cast some spells at me, please. Mithril Warhammer. 2 assassins, Probably can't reach you, of course. vampire. Eärendil's mirror. Go ahead. Show me what you've got. Thank you very much, foul vampire. Here, back in the land of the Altmer, the High Elves, there are friendly and unfriendly factions, of course. Now, how, if at all, the Thalmor might be involved in knowing things about the Ring of Phynaster and other artifacts of power, Eärendil is not certain. Very secretive the Thalmor are, and of course they are but one of many secretive organizations throughout Tamriel. Where did that spell come from? Ha! There you are. Pointless hole in the ground. Aha. We are close to the map. Much closer, anyway. Through a secret door, Eärendil continues his search. waterways. Interesting. And now we have a fire demon. And he's gone. Just like that. Very few are the enemies that can pose any threat to Eärendil at this point. Isn't that right, foul mage? If only they knew what a risk they were taking when they come up against Eärendil. He is no ordinary High Elf. You have found the map that leads to the Ring of Phynaster, somewhere in the province of Hammerfell. You inscribed the location onto your map of the continent. Fantastic. Really? I guess we'll get rid of him. But then we may as well go invisible. And just hurry on out of here. In fact, might as well fortify our speed. Hello, medusae. Try to head back east. Interesting rooms here. Interesting layout all around. Though of course, again, we are not going to do any full exploration. Check out the water here. Can't help myself sometimes. I do love checking things out, even in a relatively simple game like this. And so we're out. And on to Hammerfell. Labyrinth of Azrirath. That's probably it, because I don't recognize that name. And it's definitely not Stonekeep or Fang Lair. Ah, the memories. Another 43 days of travel. It was a bit tempting to first travel to a village, spend some time at an inn. Perhaps we should have done that. But, as it is, we can make camp here. Enemies nearby, It's a cool name this place has. Labyrinth of Azrirath, I believe it was. Oh wow. Interesting layout too. Very unusual. So let's see. So we've already been close to our destination. Well, let's flesh out this map a little bit more. Quite intriguing. And down deeper we shall go. Two more assassins. Perhaps members of that group. I wonder if my logbook says anything about them, because I don't remember the exact name. The legendary Ring of Phynaster lies in the Labyrinth of Azrirath, somewhere in the province of Hammerfell. I think this full name was a little bit cut off on the main map, perhaps because that name is so long in total. Labyrinth of Azrirath. Very interesting. But, so we went a little bit too far. Yeah, we don't get all the interesting tidbits here in our log. Look at the borked text there. Turtis 22nd of last seed. Your continental map shows the entrance to the Fire Mountain Jagar Tharn to be in Morrowind. Yes, indeed. Oh, the memories. Good old Jagar Tharn. Kill it with fire. More waterways. I think we'll go invisible, considering those ominous sounds we just heard. There may... oh! We have a mage. I know this is a bit dishonorable to stab in the back. But Eärendil could sense the evil upon that man or elf, man or mer. Aha. And we have some meddlesome knights. Ah, well, they cannot see us. Warriors, I assume even if I destroy some walls, you shan't bother us. Correct? Very good. The Codex Scientia, a hint book for Arena, published all the way back in 1994, has this to say about the Ring of Phynaster. The Ring of Phynaster was made hundreds of years ago by a person who needed good defenses to survive his adventurous life. Thanks to the ring, Phynaster lived for hundreds of years, and since then, it has passed from person to person. The ring improves its wearer's overall resistance to damage and grants total immunity to poison, spells, and electricity. Still, Phynaster was cunning and said to have cursed the ring. It eventually disappears from its holder's possessions and returns to another resting place, discontent to stay anywhere but with Phynaster himself. a strange and large room. It's nice sometimes to shed a little light on the situation. As much as I do enjoy the ambiance of the darkness. It's fun to see the roots coming down through the ceiling now and then. I enjoy all those little touches. All those little things that add to the atmosphere. And to the realism, limited though it may seem, in this lovely old school RPG. Let's go ahead and pick a fight with this guy. Thank you, thank you. Oh my. A dwarven helm. Fascinating piece. We'll hold on to it for now. And there we go. We're getting much closer. Ah! We'll go invisible, as things are sure to get only more dangerous, if anything, from here on out. Ah, I do believe this is it. Hello, Medusa. Don't mind us. We're just here for the ring. You have uncovered the legendary Ring of Phynaster, lost for ages. With reverence, you add the item to your inventory. And let us take a look. The Ring of Phynaster. It provides -6 to AR. And this text here is what we read earlier from the Codex Scientia. Very nice. So if we put this on, yeah, we see a huge change to our armor rating when we wear that. That is fantastic. For a mage, that is especially helpful in terms of just basic defense. And if you ever want to take advantage of its additional magical defenses. We just need to use it as an item. Now, of course, with any artifact, you don't want its uses to go down all the way to 0. That will cause the artifact to disappear. But as long as it's above 0, you can repair the item at any blacksmith to restore the charges. We shall leave now, and that medusae shall be none the wiser. Though it or its master will be very upset when they notice that the thing they were guarding has disappeared. We are as sneaky as Bilbo Baggins. And we will go ahead and head on out. There and back again, speaking of the Hobbit. Oh, come on. Messed up my jumping there. Whoops. Here we go. Ah, yes. We first got in here by destroying one of the walls, but the wall has been restored. So we'll go ahead and swing for a bit. With that powerful ring in our possession, Eärendil is feeling far more confident about confronting Jagar Tharn himself. So once we're out of here, we'll go ahead and head to the Imperial City and perhaps call it a day there. Sorry, friend. Not much else to see here. Cursed! How dare you curse me? Cursed, but still shielded. Cure curse. Great. So now we're doing fine, I think. Although some of our stats might still be diminished by the effects of that curse. That's interesting. Go ahead. Cast your spells. Dang it, I was hoping you would continue casting spells at me. Silly mage. Have you any friends nearby? Well, that's it. And so on to the Imperial Province, and its only solitary city, right here in the middle. 50 days more travel. You have arrived in the Imperial City. The date is Fredis, 11th of Rain's Hand in the year 3rd Era 393. It took 50 days to reach your goal. You entered the Imperial City, the heart of Tamriel, and the seat of power for His Majesty, the Emperor Uriel Septim VII. Though that is not who currently occupies the throne. And we've arrived at night. We must find a safe place to rest and regain our strength before continuing to the truly final step in Eärendil's main quest. That will most likely be the final video in this series, although I may produce at least one more video to discuss my analysis of the game overall. The Red Bird. The Red Bird is like a beacon in the cool spring night, full of torchlight, clinking glasses, and the aromas of the kitchen. So we'd best put away our dagger, for we are back among friendly folk, or at least friendlier folk. It's all relative, isn't it? I'm waiting for a friend. Why don't you just run along? I don't mean to be rude, but go away. So yes, friendliness is a relative term. Hi there, good sir. Oh yes, we would definitely enjoy a gin and tonic. And can we get a room? We could really use some good rest tonight. We shan't be quite so ostentatious as to go for the Emperor's suite, but perhaps a King's suite. One night. 50 gold, you say? Let's say 45.
The next day.
So now it's a fine morning here in the Imperial City, and as Eärendil contemplates how he wishes to approach his exploration of the Imperial Palace, we shall leave you for now. Thank you very much for watching. Join me next time as we complete this series of Eärendil's adventures in Tamriel in the first Elder Scrolls game. This has been quite a journey. Please do like the video, subscribe to see more, and consider supporting me by going to patreon.com/thedrake. Please also leave comments down below regarding your feelings about this wonderful game. If you've played it, how much time did you spend pursuing artifacts? Did you ever feel bored during certain parts of the main quest? Or did all of it keep your interest more or less intact? Not everyone makes it all the way through this game, that's for sure. But of course the same could be said for just about any RPG. For those of you who have completed it, what do you think of it overall? In terms of narrative, gameplay, visuals, sound and music, every aspect of this game. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. And of course I'll have more to say next time as I conclude this series, and then possibly yet again in a final video about this game where I might share my more detailed thoughts about the entire design of this first entry in a truly epic series of action role-playing games. Until then, be excellent to yourself and everyone around you. I will see you next time.